Good morning on this very early third day of the muscle building trainer. Today you're probably feeling quite sore from your chest and tricep workouts. I know I am, which is a good thing. Because of the weight that I was using yesterday, I didn't really know if I was going to be sore, but by focusing on the contraction of the muscle and the negative, was able to break down that muscle tissue. One of the things that's going to help prevent that soreness is obviously rebuilding that tissue. So branched chain amino acids, BCAAs, that come in various forms, whether it be capsule, whether it be in a liquid or in a powder form, is an essential. So it's the third day of our muscle building workout. We are going to be hitting shoulders and abs today. Second time that we've hit abs this week. We did lower abs at the beginning of the week. Now we're going to hit the upper abs. It's going to be a tough workout. Shoulders not being a large muscle group, but you know, we have to hit it from many different angles to really target it, and it can be a muscle group that is hard for people to isolate. So I'm going to break that down to ensure that you do isolate it, to make sure that we get everything that we want out of every single day over these next 12 weeks. On the way to the gym, because the gym is about an hour away at least from where I reside, so it's quite a trek, so it gives me plenty of time to digest the food, mentally stimulate myself for the workout. As soon as we walked into the gym, was warming up the shoulder girdle, and then we did a standing shoulder press with the dumbbells. So we raised up, used our rotator cuffs and our traps to bring the weight up, and then our outer and front delts to plow the weight up. We reached failure at around 10 repetitions. Once we reached failure, couldn't do any more, you'll notice that you're still able to push out a few. Until even you're just moving a couple of inches, just to ensure that there is nothing left in the tank whatsoever. You should be running on vapors, you know, even after your first set. We did that 4 times. When you do that, make sure that you keep the tension on your traps the whole time when you're holding the dumbbell at the bottom. Don't let your arms relax. Keep your body and your torso tight. We went straight onto the side raises. Now you will notice that my form may look a little bit loose to you, but to me it feels very good. So that little bit of leverage and that little bit of suspension works well for me. However, for you, I do recommend use a little bit of a tighter form. So I just did side raises, and this is our front barbell raise. So we were at a medium grip, and when I say medium, that's about shoulder width apart, where we raised up over the eye level and then slowly came down. Again, I was using a little bit of controlled cheating here to get the movement up. And again, reached failure at around 9-10 repetitions, and then did our rest pause principle just to get out that 12 repetitions. And we did 3 sets there. Our final exercise for delts was the bent over rear raises. You will notice with the grip, my hands were pronated, you know, my palms were facing behind me as opposed to neutral facing each other. The reason why I do that, and with all the weight on the outside of my hands, is I do believe that it isolates the rear delt that much more. So again, reached failure at around 8 repetitions. I stood up, took a few deep breaths, and then went down. Did another 1 or 2, stood up until I reached my 12 repetitions. Upper abs was using a resistance to make sure that we stay within the realms of the Y3T rep principle of around 8 to 12 repetitions. So I wanted to make sure that we reach failure within those reps. If you do not have a decline bench within your facility, just do it flat on the floor. However, make sure that your arms are vertical the whole time to add assisted resistance upon your upper abs. So we really worked the negative there, exploded a little bit more at the top and paused at the top and then come back down. And we did about 10 repetitions there, and we did 4 sets. Rest period was for about 1 minute. But then once we finished our shoulder workout, we rested for about 4 or 5 minutes. Once we did that, we moved on to barbell rollouts. So you'll notice again, I rolled out very, very slowly, came in nice and slowly. As soon as you feel the tension release away from your abs, that's when you know you've got to go out again. Don't come all the way in and have a breather. That's too easy. You'll probably end up doing 20 reps. We need to reach failure within about 10. So I think I reached failure at around 8 and then rest paused until I got 10. And again, we did 3 sets on that one. And I really felt depleted during this workout. Today, we did 15 minutes on a bike. You'll notice I did 3 minutes lower intensity, so I didn't have that much resistance. I had a high cadence on the bike, and then I increased the resistance, so I had to stand up and pedal for 1 minute, and then I came back down. I did that for 3 cycles, totaling 15 minutes. So 3 days in a row. Tomorrow is going to be 4 days in a row. Even though it's my first week back in the gym, it feels good. It feels like I'm growing already. I'm adding more sodium into my diet, so I'm holding a little bit more fluid. Same with the creatine. I've added a little bit of weight already. I'm 91 kilos. I was 89 on Monday, 89.9. Feels good that I'm adding weight already and I'm growing because I know I'm going to fill this out. I was very nervous at the beginning, thinking that I'm in too much of a deficit of all the muscle that I've lost, but I'm confident now that we can do it. We will do it. I'm accountable to you now. I'm being transparent. You be transparent to me. Lay all your goals out there online, on Body Space. Let us know exactly what you want to attain and put your sincerity on the line, and we will help as your accountability buddy to allow you to achieve that. I've had my post-workout shake, so remember, as soon as you finished your workout, that's when you have your protein isolate immediately following, and then you do your cardio. So that's it for today. I'm gonna go home now, and on the way home, eat another meal. Just remember, if you've got your nutrition, your supplementation, your rest, your recovery on track, you're gonna be right there alongside with me. So now, as soon as I've got in the car, here I am having more egg whites and oats and some pineapple there. Get some antioxidants in, my carbohydrates, and obviously my protein. So egg whites having a very high BV, bioavailability. That is my food of choice right now.